the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That picks up the first down. We'll spot it at the 39. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
The Ducks line up like 1st and 10 now.
Quick throw out left, complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
The offense going with the hurry up.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Second down play coming up.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brewer. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of couple runs for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Huskers are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Turns it loose downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Luna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Chris, he's very fortunate here not to give up a safety. This defense putting a lot of pressure, anticipating this is a great time to attack, and it pays off. They come up with a big sack.
Sack sets up second down. There's the handoff. Fights off the defender. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down.
He fires it down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down. We're going to throw the football.
He escapes the pocket.
Catch made on the right side.
Touchdown, Nebraska. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, not quite through.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Ducks are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Moves out of the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush to sack.
Well, that's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brewer. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield.
They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side on the toss. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the 1st down at the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away.
That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get the film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Luna.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Williams. Has the first down and still going. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And throwing again on second and 10. This pass is caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Returner brought down by that coverage team. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. What a snag by the junior receiver. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle, but first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and done for a first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Huskers with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Crucial third down play right here. Direct snap to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Nebraska.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Huskers churn out another 1st down. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Tailback with another carry. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. To dart to the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Handoff in a single back formation. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker. Ball.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Cincinnati's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Thorne. Snagged out of the air. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. It's Small. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he
trying to rumble in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players. But these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
Leaves it with the running back. He breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. It's Dingle. Makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, BYU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Algier. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude.
Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 40. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Dingle. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Going right to work up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Hauls it in. Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the...
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He's piled up 82 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, it's Thorne. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Offense facing fourth down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Fourth down and one, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Dingle. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught close to the marker. It's Algier. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers.
Max going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need...
Going downfield for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Dingle. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about... defense in this game so far. Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Thorne. It's caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Algier. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have... a 5-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Dingle. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. Still on his feet. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. And An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a...
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put...
Trying to take it back. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Bearcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Algier. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Can't get him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Thorne. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now improvising. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dingle. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars!
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got him up for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
And the Bearcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting a
touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
BYU 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Dingle. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Got it in the middle. It's Algier. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Looking downfield, it's Thorne. Throws for the tight end. Big fella moving.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 4. Yard line before he stopped on the return. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 with a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And they'll knock him down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires it. On target over the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got him. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exit.
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Let's it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out.